How's the crossword going? Have you nearly got it out?
Oh, I've got it out.
Yeah. That's just that last one, is it? 24 across.
Repent. Well, what's 24 across? I've got 24 across.
No, turn aside. What's that?
Oh, that much. A tentative. Oh, that last, that I hit with there.
So here we go. So, turn.
Turn aside. Oh, I haven't got, oh, deflect that there.
Look at you go. Wait a minute, we'll grab the pen. There you go.
There you are, deflect.
You don't miss a trick, do you?
I remember when you were at school, now this is how long ago that I've been doing crosswords, when you were at school and you had to do a project on something, I don't know what it was a relative or something like that. And I remember, because I used to check you, I always did proofreading.
Of course.
And I remember that, yeah. And you said that I did I forgot what I did, something, and I did the crossword every morning. I forgot what that was about. And then I remember hearing this essays or whatever you had to do. And I was away, that's right, when Auntie Margaret and Uncle Dean took me, when you battled on your own, and then I came back again, and the report was that during that semester your standard had fallen. I wasn't there to proofread.
Absolutely. Quite right too.
Oh, it had sort of funny time.
Why don't you start off by telling me where you were born and where you grew up? And some memories that you have of your early childhood.
I was born in East Camberwell. The house is still standing, believe it or not. And I was a delicate baby.
I find that very hard to believe.
I was born, winter, and there was a gas fire in the little bedroom that I was in, and I was very poorly then, so they called for my grandfather, who was a doctor in Tasmania. He came over and he said, "What's the matter with you all?" They said, there's a leak in that thing, and I was being gassed,
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't have killed me probably, but
no.
That's why I was poorly, because I was
oh dear.
Breathing whatever you breathe.
Yeah, I guess you.
But then after that I did alright.
You did. Well, obviously, a hardy Harrison stock took over.
No, I'm not a Harrison.
No, of course not.
Yes, then I grew up. Then my earliest memories, I suppose, was Auntie Ness being born. And that was shocking. I mean, they didn't tell me about your mother having another baby. And Uncle Dean and I were very happily playing outside with a little car, sitting, and our father, I can remember just so clearly, he said, "Oh, come inside, your mother's got a surprise for you." We trotted in, and here, sitting up beside my mother in a bed, there was a baby fully clothed, the bonnet, and we were told that was our sister.
Oh my goodness.
That was a terrible, I mean, it shouldn't do that to children.
No.
It was an awful shock. Anyway, and then, right, my next clear memory, that my father in 1919, so I would have been nearly 4, went to America, and he brought back the first taxi cabs that Australia, Chicago, where it was, the yellow cabs, the first taxis that Australia had was always limousines before that. And he brought me a most beautiful dog with all joints and things, and I had chicken pox when it arrived. And I was staying with Auntie Elsie, and chicken pox. And I remember the doll was sat over there and I was in, I wasn't allowed to touch it.
Oh no.
It's funny the things you remember. But, and then when he came back again, then we moved to that house in Camberwell, Royal Crescent, which is a lovely home, it's still there.
Mm.
And I grew up, well, first of all I went to a little church school, St Mark's. It was at that, you know, St Mark's church. There was a little, that church wasn't built, I'm older than that church. It was being built while I was there, kindergarten.
Oh my goodness.
And then, then I remember going to, starting at Lauriston.
Yeah.
And I went to the
How old were you when you started at Lauriston?
I think I was 8.
Right.
And we went on the tram, and you had to have your hat and your gloves and all the rest of it. And if a prefect saw you without your gloves or without something like that, you'd get a detention. Oh, that's right, I remember my first day at school there.
Ooh.
And we had to, when the bell rang, you had to form up, I think you still do, in front of you there.
Mm.
And the bell rang, and it was a lovely quadrangle like this. And so, of course, I raced across the quadrangle to my little spot where I was supposed to stand, and the captain of the school grabbed me by the things. We do not run across, or start that school to make me think of it the other night, but not on the grass.
Oh dear.
We will, you will spend your recess and lunchtime walking around the quadrangle. I was a new kid of 8 or something or other. So I went home and I said, that's it, I finished school, I'm not going back again.
Quite right too.
Anyway, I was persuaded. And I went there. And then I had a reasonably happy time at school.
Yeah. What things did you do at school? Were you into clubs or special?
Oh, well, I always liked playing sport. I played baseball and basketball and tennis. And, I had some good friends in that.